First Alert Forecast with meteorologist Patrick Evans.
All right, you're looking out at the TMO's live Skycam, Edom Hill. Lots of humidity, a good bit of haze out there. And unfortunately, it's just going to be one of those weeks here in the desert where we see that incursion of monsoonal moisture. Hard to make out the mountains, and this is a look at the Doppler radar. Already showers and storms firing up in areas, a little bit of lightning south of the Salton Sea. This is live lightning data. This is a little batch of showers coming up from Mexicali. Stronger storms off to the east as you head toward Phoenix, and there are flood concerns there, flash flood watch for much of Arizona today. In the desert areas, when you get a little flash flooding, it can happen very quickly, even out of a small storm cell. So that's why those flood concerns are up. We could see a similar situation here in Southern California. No watches or warnings presently, but flash flood watch is not out of the question today as those storms fire up in the heat of the afternoon. A little convective activity can develop in those storms very quickly. 85 Palm Springs, 83 in La Quinta and Indio. The numbers never got out of the 80s, just barely in some places down out of the 90s. The dew points are enormous this morning. They're in the low 70s in much of the valley. Otherwise, they're in the upper 60s. So very little difference in that. It makes it feel uncomfortable. It makes your evaporative coolers just about worthless today. You can't use them when we have this kind of humidity out there. Winds coming in predominantly out of the south and east, bearing a lot of moisture. Not much wind, but the flow coming in out of the south and east does bring in more of that monsoonal humidity. So it's going to be a sticky couple of days most of the week. Thunderstorms a possibility. I've stopped the clock at 3 o'clock this afternoon. You can see storms in the high desert and the San Bernardino Mountains. Also in the Santa Rosas to the south of the Coachella Valley, running right along the entire area of mountains in both San Diego and Riverside counties, and also to San Bernardino. The higher elevations tend to produce those thunderstorms. When we get this monsoonal moisture kind of flowing in, it forces the air to lift orographically, and that creates the lift that creates the instability, and that turns into thunderstorms. Here's your First Alert Comfort Air 7-day forecast. Lower 100s. We're below average temperature-wise, but that's simply because of the moisture content in the atmosphere. We're going to dry out a little bit by Saturday and Sunday, but not until then. So be prepared for sort of East Coast balmy weather. Humidity sticking around all week. We'll be right back after the break on News Channel 3, the Desert's news leader.